Texas roots, where my heart belongs, where my heart belongs. Take me back to South Texas roots.
What up, guys? Welcome back to another episode. Today we're going to be working out in the chicken coop. Got some supplies for them. Got a new waterer, a feeder, some bedding. Also picked up another gallon of that green paint so I can do some touch-up paint on the house and then continue painting the board and batten look that I did on the rest of the kitchen. So that's what I'm going to be getting into today as far as getting the chicken stuff ready. Once again, I got all the supplies in here. I need to get this section set up for them. Built this a while back. This was initially my enclosed garden. Decided to change it to a chicken coop and then built this on earlier this year, this little extension here. I just have a shade cloth up top. Not worried about them flying out. It just gives them a little bit of shade over here. Same thing over here on this side. Eventually I'll come in and put some tin over the whole top of this whole section. Right now they can just go inside their little house or underneath it when it rains. There's one of my hens right now. What's up, girl? What's up, pretty girl? There's one of my grays back there. And I don't know where the other one is. I think Big Red might be outside the fence, and then I have another black one somewhere. She's been kind of hanging out on the island back here, which I wish they would go out to the pond. There'd be a lot more stuff for them to eat. They can go out there and drink the water and all that, but they like staying in my yard for the most part. So got the dogs over here waiting to come back in. They've been out playing in the pond all morning. What's up, Tuck? What's up, Dave? Anyways, I'm gonna get this chicken stuff set up, and then I gotta fix over there where the goats are a little section to hold their hay. Doesn't look like we're gonna get any rain anytime here soon, which is crazy because I looked at the Weather Channel. It looks like North Texas and Central Texas is just getting hammered with rain right now. So if y'all could just bring some of that down here a little bit further south, we would very much appreciate it. So got the stuff over here to get ready to put together for the chickens. I know they'll appreciate it a lot. Right now they've just been free ranging around the yard. I like to watch them free range, but they just get everything so dirty. And like I said, I just did my flower beds and I don't want them getting in there and digging it up too much. I have the mulch glue coming in. That came in yesterday. And then I have a sprayer coming in today, so I'll be able to get all that stuff done as well. And then like I said, I got some bedding for them, and then I got their feed back there. So I'm gonna go ahead and unload all this stuff, get this stuff cleaned up, get it all set up, and we're gonna check back in. Here. What's up, girls? Go get y'all's water. Comes the train. Choo choo. Choo choo. What is it, Tuck? Huh? Is that mean old train conductor making his horn too loud for you, Bubba? Huh? You look like you just got out of the pond. You're all wet. All right, so I got their water set up. First step, got their feeder, and I'm gonna bring in the food. Then I'll bring in the bedding, get it all nice and clean for them. Got their old watering station out. I'm gonna put that back over there for the goats to put hay and stuff in. And then I got some cattle panels over there that I'm gonna try to use over there as well to be able to hold in some of the hay so they can't get on top of it. Hay's already expensive enough. $14 down here for a little square of hay, which I think is insane, but what are you gonna do, right? So I got some bedding. This was $7 at Tractor Supply. It should be enough to put in over here. If it's a little windy, I apologize. I don't know if we're gonna have a storm or something roll through or what, but I didn't see anything on the forecast. It was nice and sunny when I started. Now it's real windy, so I'm gonna go ahead and get their feet in there, shut the door, keep them locked up, put this bedding down in there, clean up their house a little bit, and then get some footage of them, and then we'll move on to the next animal. All right. Got some chicken scratch with grain in it. All right, put that to the side. All right, so the chickens are all set. I'll let them move the shavings around like that. They're gonna do what they're gonna do. Got plenty of water and plenty of food. And then they also have plenty of space over here once again. A spool to stand on, a little stump to stand on. Plenty of room to move around. I probably need to backfill that over there a little bit. It's a little bit low. Other than that, I think they're good to go. And then eventually, like I said, I'll go back in and put a metal roof on this. But for now, they can just go inside their house or underneath it if it does rain. And then I'll have to build something over the top of that so rain doesn't get inside their food and mess it up. So yeah, chickens are all set. Next thing is the goats. We'll come back over here. You can see this goat over here trying to sneak a bite while inside here. Ah, I caught you, didn't I? Huh? I'll put those bells out here in a second. And then I'll probably put it back in that way over there. Use some of this extra cattle panels that I have to block off a little section back there in the corner so that they're not standing all over it and pooping and peeing on their food because they won't eat it after, if that's the case. So yeah, once again, we have some female goats for sale. I have about 4 or 5 of them that I'm looking to get rid of. It's going to be the older goats. When I say older, they're probably I don't know, 3 years old, something like that. And then I decided I wanted to keep all the babies that we had this last year. They're a little over a year old, all the babies. So you'll get a couple of moms that are proven. I think they've thrown twins twice now, some of them. So some of them have blue eyes, some have brown eyes, some have horns, some don't. But yeah, if you're interested, stop by or send me an email once again. So Anyways, I'm not going to post a sign out in front of my property. It's strictly going to be just on YouTube. If there happen to be a viewer that wants some goats or to buy some goats, I'm willing to sell them. So anyways, I'm going to go grab one of them cattle panels now, get that set up, and get these animals where they need to be. Grapevine was on there thick. All right. Good enough now. They can eat the rest of it off if they want, but what I'm going to do, try to kick some of this up in a pile. That, but I can't climb on it. I'll have to hook it on somewhere to the fence. Something like that, and I'll just throw the hay over and they can just kind of reach through there. If these squares are a little bit bigger at the bottom, they can reach their heads through it a little bit easier. So I'll throw one bell right there and one over here. I'll have to staple this to here or something. I'll figure something out to hold it against the fence and stuff once again. So yeah, that should keep them out for the most part. Give them a nice little snack. All right, so I went ahead and used what I had out here. Used that pallet right there to hold that side in. They're not getting in over there. And then I used some of the blue ties from the hay to tie it over here. That right there, some redneck ingenuity right there. So that ain't going nowhere. They're not getting in there, and they can still reach their heads through, as you can see right there, and eat all the hay. And then they have plenty of room in here to get out of the weather. Jared, why do you have goats? Because they're fun. They're pets, they're lawnmowers, and they're just fun to watch. So that's why I have goats. And make some money once again. Ugh. I said that, I think, on my side channel. People always ask why you have goats. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and call this one a video. I think that's a success. Got my chickens set up where they need to be. Got the goats set up where they need to be. They're still out here eating. Some of them are out in the island, some are out in the pond, and then I got about 4 of them over here still sampling their new hay. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Just a quick short video of the animals, trying to mix it up a little bit on the channel. Try to make things a little bit more interesting, not just completely building on every video. But speaking of building, I got paint once again, so I need to go in, finish painting above the stove where I put the board and batten. I need to go back in and texture my hallway. That'll be on another video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace. Bye, guys.
Take me back to South Texas roots, where my heart belongs, where my heart belongs. Take me back to South Texas roots.